Hello. I'm trying that. Oh wow, it's doing great, isn't it? I'm trying that high level face tracking thing again, where I can wink. But it's like doing this a lot. Oh well, it's probably fine. Hi Soft, welcome to stream. The eyes are gonna be eyeing a lot today. Yeah, it's a little bit like that actually. I fixed it so that when I'm turned to the side, at least it blinks at the same time. But when it's when it's straightforward, it doesn't. Yeah, it just doesn't. Oh wait, why did I even turn on my controller? It's accidental wink all the time. Shido's gonna go crazy about that one, I'm sure. It's just doing it all the time. I forgot I play this game on keyboard and mouse, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine, right? Yeah, everything's fine. So I have the game open. It's ready to go. Campaign mode. Today I learned that versus mode, yeah, has a lot of achievements, and I'm like, ooh, sparkle. Yeah, sit like an owl like this the whole stream. But then I'm gonna look surprised or like shocked the whole stream. Man, I'm not even winking, am I? So I don't understand why it has to. Now I'm winking. Well, because I do want to be able to wink. I just don't want to, you know. Maybe if I change some settings. Hang on. I'm gonna see if I can change the eye open sensitivity. No. Yeah, there's no in between. Okay, so I'm turning down the eye open sensitivity to 45. That changed it, this part at least. And then I maybe turn down the blinking sensitivity a little bit too. Because like I'm still gonna be able to blink. Also, why did my eye go all the way over there when I'm... What? Anyways, I'm gonna turn off the music now. Wow, that was very... I'm a lizard. Welcome to Lizard. Well, welcome to the ColdxLizard stream. Wow. Anyways, yes, Pyre. Campaign mode. We're still here on the nest of Triesta, where we met Pamitha, the wonderful character, great personality, and she joined our team, and I've had so many regrets about that. Actually, I've had so many regrets about it because I don't know if it's a. I have been having like these thoughts that she's gonna like betray me or something. I don't know, and I just hope that she's like doesn't. Like, man. Continue your journey. The path to freedom beckons you to press on. Oh my god. Yeah, we only have one option here, I suppose. Sulphur Main, a precarious path leading toward the woods. The lone minstrel cautions that the one path down the cliffs is rather treacherous. We will find out for sure. Hopefully. Hello, Kono. Where are you? You're not home? Are you lost? Looking... Why do I have the... Are you lost? Why did I want to say are you lost looking for berries and cream? Why was that the first thing that popped into my mind? I'm so sorry. Anyways, hi, and thanks for popping in. Let's go. I shouldn't be allowed to talk freely, honestly. Oh, why are we stopping here? The wagon has hit a snag descending the black crags. Its wheel is stuck. Jodariel is not pleased. Jodariel is just not having a good time recently. I'm so worried that she's gonna, like, be mad at something or something like that, and I'm not making this journey very easy for her. Ha! See, first that blasted little bird. Now this. Though you lack Jodariel's raw strength, you join in as she attempts to dislodge the wagon. Oh, she's strong, is she? At last, with a roar and a heave, she forces the wagon back onto solid ground. May this sandalwood be worth all the hassle. Thank you, Jody. I'm guessing sandalwood doesn't like to be kept waiting. He is very patient, on the contrary. Not I. Let us move on. I am having so much fun doing all the voices. Looking back on me playing this game, I don't hear that much of a difference when I do the voices as I do in my own head. But, like, that's fine. That's fine. It is what it is. It just... Soon the wagon is prepared to press onward down the jagged slopes toward Wakingwood. Your companions who explored ahead advise on which of the forked paths is best. We have Flamberg or Glass Peak. Glass Peak looks sparkly. Pamitha says she can procure a talisman here. The north option is Sir Gilman's choice. It's the alien-looking dude. Aha! Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Kono. Flamberg lands on a northern plateau over Wakingwood, pocked with seething fissures. Sir Gilman claims he can dig up something valuable here. Glass Peak, we have lands to the east of Wakingwood, riddled with black crags. We just hit a crag, so I'm not sure I want to go there. Let's go Flamberg. North is always the solution, except when Rookie says to go north, because apparently that just makes Jodariel mad. Sir Gilman is relieved at your decision to take the flatter of the two paths down the black crags, though nonetheless seems rather shaken by the steep trip down. This knight mislikes these heights. For shame, Master Reader. You must take this knight for a common, craven coward. He buries his head in the soil. When at last you coax him back up, you see that he has an item of some sort. Ha ha! This knight did have you fooled there, did he not? He explains how finding the item was his plan all along. Okay, isn't that like the reason why we went here? That he said... What? Sir Gilman found porous crystal. His fear of heights remains. Poor guy. We can sell this. Okay, that's cool. Nice, nice, nice. It's not a trinket or like an artifact, but it's good enough. It's good enough to be able to sell. So then we can buy some upgrades for the artifacts we already have. Having passed beyond the black crags, your wagon arrives at the edge of Wakingwood. It is here that Sandalwood is to be expecting you. However, most puzzling, he ought to have met us here. You said you said he would find us himself. Aye, he was to find us at the edge of these woods. We supposed to keep waiting for him? He would desire for the stars to be your guide as always. The rights beckon and the rights take precedence over all else. Surely he shall find us, yet. Then let's keep moving. How do we get through these woods? The lone minstrel knows two possible paths forward from this point, though cautions that the woods are difficult to navigate, and Sandalwood would have known the most expedient path. You know, I'm kind of surprised that we already get an option again to go north or south. And I'm having this feeling, you know, that like I'm not supposed to go through the needle fields, because that sounds dangerous. But then again, Greymore is like really depressing, so I'd rather not go there either. And maybe if we go through Needlefield, we'll find some good needles for Stray's embroidery. You know? Yeah, let's go Needlefield. North. A small clearing east of the Glade of Lou. The lone minstrel says his client Sandalwood studied the rites here. Interesting. Who is this Sandalwood guy? I'm so curious. I mean, I know who he is. Like, he is the person who owns the wagon that the Nightwings are borrowing, and he's like, the minstrel really seems to be like super loyal to this guy. But this doesn't seem like anyone else has actually met him yet, so you know, I'm a bit like hesitant about it. The whole guy. Let's go Needlefield though. We have gone north every other time, so why not now? A couple needles never hurt anybody. Sandalwood is a master in the rites, or used to be at least. Then, well, it is not my place to say. Doubtless he shall tell you in due time. Now, if only we could find him. He used to mentor his own companions in the rites. Needlefield. He used to mentor his own companions in the rites, not far from here. However, you find no trace of the informant anywhere nearby, and without his guidance you remain quite lost in the woods. Oh no, we got lost, looking for berries and cream. Anyways, the woods seem to have encroached. There is no path forward, while neither of the paths leading forward, backward. Oh my god. Just a little lad. Just a little group of triumvirates looking for berries and cream. Like, whatever. There is no path forward, while neither of the paths leading backward appear to match the route you took to this point. What does that mean? Oh gosh. So, you know when you get lost, how it's a good idea to keep going left, right? Or was it right? It's left, I think. So, since we don't have left or right this time, let's not count the slight offset of the names of these places. Let's go north again. So we have like a pattern at least that we follow. Or maybe the game has already picked up on that pattern and it's like, no, you shouldn't do that. And I'm just like, but I wanna. Okay, as long as Jody is not one of the options, and that is not. Anyways, the burnt grove, ashen grounds amid waking wood. Faye seems drawn to this location for some reason, and she. Five-Head Place? What does that mean? Anyways, she has a very strong connection to the scribes, I think, so I would go here either way. The imp Taizo seems to wish to go towards this location, and he doesn't like. Let's just do what Faye says for this time. Faye, who is in love with Hedwyn, which is quite unfortunate, not gonna lie. The woods are so disorienting at this point that you decide to break for camp and survey the surroundings for any clues. Perhaps later there shall be time to pursue your... Oh, excuse me. Vocations. Vocation! It's time to study with Jody again. Yes, I will study with Jody. I don't think there's... Like, I want her to be really strong. I kind of regret a lot of the things I did last time when I left her out of the battles and everything. So I want to tell her that I am sorry, and I will give her homework to do that. Yes, that is exactly how you tell someone you are sorry. You give them homework. Anyways. Sift through the ashes. The Beyonder crystal seeks Jodariel. Interesting. That's the like the practice thingies. I sense my lovely reader has returned. Then how may I assist you? You have invoked Sandra from the Beyonder crystal. What do you wish to do? Request her for a scribe trial. That is the thing. Oh, also I can ask what is on her mind. I'll do that after, though. So this one is for Jody. Of course, reader, you need but think on who shall be the subject of my trial, and we shall go from there. Yeah, it's gonna be her, because I don't think I can do anyone else anyway. So, interesting. I want to give her some kind of... Let's give her presents, I think. Yeah. That's like her strength anyways. No! That's not what I wanted to do! Come on, Sandra. You are certainly so persistent, rather. Anyways, let's do the freaking scribe trial. That's what I wanted to do. Yes. Summon. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Joe Ariel. She's not surly. She's just... She just woke up on the wrong side of the bed, or whatever it's called in English. That surly demon, is it? She could stand to lighten up, though I fear that that is not a secret I can teach. But let's bring her forth, regardless. I try, okay? Soon, Yodariel appears in heat of the summons. What is the meaning of this, reader? Well, you see... first I want to, like... force you to work out, and then I want to force you to... There are bones in this game. There are bones everywhere in this game. It's like a whole thing. First I want to force her to work out, and then I want to force her to, like, read homework. But it's fine. Nothing to worry about. What is the meaning of this, reader? Where are the others? The apparition Sandra appears and loosens her mask. Welcome to my humble home, demon. You are good at taking orders now. That is Pamith's voice, isn't it? State your purpose quickly, Wraith. Wraith, damn. My purpose is to put you to the test. Hello, Alex? What do you mean? Am I tired? What do you mean? What does it mean? Tell me why. Why do you ask? Is it because my eyes keep doing weird things? Because there's a reason for that. Oh, I just do that sometimes, yeah. Like right now, apparently. Oh my gosh, my purpose is to put you to the test. You may be fearsome to behold, but you are old and slow. How old is she? She can't be that old. Your weaknesses perhaps outweigh your strengths. Though I sorely wish to see you and your lovely reader prove me wrong. Old, she says. Very well then, reader, let us show her whether she's right. She's just like me, for real, for real. Anyways, who do we have to fight? Of course. That doesn't surprise me in the least. Oh, gosh, that's not great. I might have messed up. Yeah, I messed up. Oh my gosh. I forgot which button does what. I forgot how to jump. Well, don't worry, since, you know, like, I can just... Oh no! I keep doing that. I forget. Oh, crap. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. At least she has like a pretty big presence. I can take both out. And then I'll just, like, speed run. Oh, I do not want to activate sticky buttons. No, thank you. This is fine. This is fine. That was easy, considering I didn't know what to press. Nothing to worry about at all. Anyways, let's see. Okay, Jodaria is fine. Are you satisfied now, Wraith? I am never satisfied, demon. However, your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Because also, I get like a fancy talisman, don't I? I got 2 achievements from this one, actually. I get a talisman from this one. When I do the challenges with the characters. I get a character-specific talisman. Or whatever. That, like, should be good. The one that the rookie got for his challenge was at least very good. That was a strange experience. What do we have there, reader? You received Solium's horn for completing Jodariel's trial. What does it do? Ooh, Jodariel casts her aura farther and faster. Ha ha ha. Than usual, plus 15%. Interesting. I do want to equip that on her, actually. Because when I can... If I use her as a goalkeeper, or if I take her out into the field, it is good to have an attack ability that goes faster than normal. You observe the masks and robes whose old engravings and embroidery suggest a formal purpose. Some of the garments are massive, while others are so small that it might fit a child. Children have been... Oh, you just keep right on ringing that bell, sister. Keep at it. Oh god, I didn't know that would happen. Rookie seems to be taking issue with your frivolous use of the nautical bell. After all, there is no sign of a nautical emergency nor a prepared meal. Oh, I know it's not mealtime. It's fine. I'm starting to really enjoy the constant ringing sound, though. Now that it doesn't mean anything to me or anyone anymore. Besides, ringing that bell is probably some pretty good exercise, right? And it's good training for my ears, too. You know, we curs have ultra-sensitive hearing, don't you? Well, not anymore, I don't. I'm sorry, Rookie. Anyway, thanks. I mean that. So passive-aggressive. Damn. Rookie shall never forgive you for abusing the nautical bell? Really? Then so be it. Okay. Yeah, god, that was mean. I don't like that. Rookie reappears laughing heartily. He was only joking. Probably. Why do I get... Oh, I took a swig, didn't I? Oh, I didn't mean to, did I? Oh no! Hi, Pamitha. Now that I know that it summons the people, I'm like, maybe I should just do it with all of them. Drink up by all means, darling. Nice to find a girl after my own heart. She moves in close and lowers her voice. Hi, Pamitha. Let me tell you a little secret. That bottle there, it's enchanted. Never runs dry, ever, believe me. If it could, I would have known by now. Apparently it was some spurned old bog crone that once tried to take a never-ending poison, but kept to make a never-ending poison, but kept failing utterly, till she threw away her life's work in disgust. I fetched a good price for it. Decided to take a swig one day while on the hunt for Tamitha, when things weren't going quite as well for me as they are now, you understand. Turns out that stuff is pretty good. Consider it for sharing, darling. Just everything in moderation and so on. She takes a drink herself as she brushes by you. Whew. Okay. This one is Jodi's, right? I'm touching it a lot. Jodi! Hello, Femika! Welcome to the channel. What cause problems always? What do you mean? What do you mean, problems always? I don't cause problems always. She's not getting here. What if I touch this like a lot? No? This though. Taizo's nest. How many times do I have to touch it? What about Faye's scribe catcher? How many times do I have to touch that? There's a silver cudgel head. A limbless, cold-blooded creature rescued from the seas, full grown, and has led a rich life. I hope it doesn't break if I click this too many times. What about this one? Sir Gilman's Crest. I do like clicking buttons. Have you seen Dexter's Laboratorium? There's that like blonde, tall girl there who likes pressing buttons. I have much the same mindset as her. Anyways. Nothing, okay. And this one just changes the music. This one didn't do anything. Let's go look. Let's go put the talisman on Jody. Yeah. Ta-da! Dee Dee. That's the name. That's the one. Yes, her. I do very much have the same mindset as her sometimes. Sift through the ashes. I did everything that I could do. They didn't let me do. Yeah, no. Okay. Sift through the ashes. He was here! He was here! You mean Sandalwood? If I may ask, how can you be so certain? I would win a clicking battle, of course. Probably not, but you know. I think from this. It says something. I don't know what it says, but I feel like it has to mean something. Faye produces a small strip of bark she found in the ashes. At first it seems like nothing of interest until you see a message carved onto the inside. You found a bark strip. It must mean something. I found a bark strip. It can be sold at the slug market. A sturdy strip of bark. On it is written, "Come to Cinderroot." S. This is very much like a visual novel, yes. It does have a little bit of a battle system though, which is nice. I am not entirely sure how long this is, but I think we're getting somewhere. We've played like a few hours now. Notify the group. So it is some kind of message from the Sandalwood guy. Seems that way. Which way to Cinderroot? Cinderroot, a hushed clearing. South! No! I don't want to go south! But maybe I will not have an option. If I have an option, I can only go north. But it's fine, it's fine. Maybe. It is due west. Perhaps we can set forth early tomorrow, when the woods are still. Why did I do that with my voice? Sounds good, everyone. Rest up. Big day coming up. Vocations! I will train Jody. Private lesson. Yes, let's go. Mentor, can I mentor Jody right away? Yes, I can. Oh, that's wonderful. Mentor Jody. You and Jodariel spend some time reviewing some of the specific aspects of the rites, such as the properties of the aura. You sense she gains something from it. Yay! Nice. Oh god, she's going up in level really fast. Such intricacies did these scribes encrypt this in this ordeal. Why is she speaking like that? I don't... It takes me back to my university time and I don't like that. Such intricacies did these scribes encrypt in this ordeal. Anyways. Yeah, she's cool. She's so cool. I like her a lot. Alright, continue your journey. Please only give me one option. Cinderroot. Oh, good. Cinderroot, a hushed clearing south of the Glade of Lu. You have reason to suspect the informant Sandalwood may have come through here. If we had went to Underthicket where Taizo wanted us to go, we wouldn't have found this thing. I think. I'm supposing there are multiple endings to this, and some of them are worse or better than others. You arrive on the outskirts of Cinderroot, but once again the informant Sandalwood is nowhere to be found. You sense the hope that your companions waning as you search through the area. As your search through the area yields nothing. Oh my gosh, Nightbot is here. Behave. Then something startles the little imp Taizo. Skra. Taizo seems to be crying out in surprise. He has spotted something. Or someone. Is he like... I know we call him Sandalwood, but is he like actually an ent? Like a tree person? A tall figure strides forward from the trees, making a sound like laughter. Oh, I like this music. This is cool. The imp charges toward him and leaps right into the figure's arms. They embrace. Oh, he looks really cool. Wooden man. Yeah, I wonder who that could be. Hail, Taizo, but you look famished. Here. I have no... Oh, his kind is called Saps. I have no idea what voice to do for him, because I don't think I can go low like this for very... Oh, I will try to do this, actually. The tall sap produces something that the imp swallows immediately and with great pleasure. Sap. Tree-like creatures known for their ingenuity, cleverness, and ambition. Having allied with them, the Commonwealth achieved in decades what it could not achieve in centuries. Interesting. That's very cool. The lone minstrel nods his head in affirmation. Everyone, I wish to introduce you to my client, Wilfred Sandalwood. Wilfred Sandalwood. He is the lone minstrel's client, Hedwin's informant, and leader of the Nightwings. We did not meet him until 8 hours into the game. Okay. It has been too long, Wilfred, sir. Too long indeed, Tariq. I trust your new companions bring some color to your days. Oh my god, that was hard. I might not be able to do that. Oh my god, you accidentally turned off your PC? How did you do that? I'm practicing a new voice. You didn't... I don't think you missed anything. They do, sir. I think that you shall find them worthy of the Nightwings. The sap looks upon the lot of you. You cannot sense his thoughts. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Makes sense. We shall see. He then turns to you. You must be the reader, I am certain, and we will appreciate your efforts here, my girl. Though we shall manage on our own from here on out. I don't want to leave them, though. You're welcome to continue on with us, of course, though you are free to go. I trust you have been adequately compensated for your time. Thanks as well for looking after all my books. That's hard to do. That voice is gonna break me. You consider what to say to all of this. Oh no. I want to stay. Wilfred intends to relieve you of your duties to the group. I don't even need to look at what the others are saying. I am definitely staying with this group. You have been assured your freedom. You categorically refuse to be cast aside so easily. I don't even need to want to look at it. I don't even want to... Oh, okay. You stand your ground, meeting Wilfred's steady gaze, and assert to him that you do not feel your commitments to and from this group have yet been satisfied. Hold on. Wilfred, sir, I'm Hedwin. My companions and I are the ones who answered your call. We followed the signs you left for us. Now we're here, thanks to you, and also to this reader. Not just a reader, she's our friend. My friend. She's not disposable, we made her a promise, and our freedoms are now intertwined. Wilfred smirks at this. Freedom is not something to be traded or exchanged, my boy. I'd hoped that you'd have come to grasp this much by now. I also, when I was looking through the achievements, I might have spoiled myself on something that happens, but I don't think so, but we'll see. He breathes a sigh. It seems we've started off on the wrong foot. It is not my wish to sour the occasion, for there's much to do. You have a right you need to get to, do you not? I'll come along, though shall not interfere, for it seems you have a kinship with this reader of yours. Now then, Tariq, Aye, Wilfred, sir. Oh, that's not his voice. Come, let's have a chat. Of course, sir. Wilfred strides toward the black wagon, which must have belonged to him. You sense many conflicting emotions among your companions. Wilfred Sandalwood joined you. He knows much of the rites. Welcome him aboard. It is he who... I am lucky that he didn't throw me away. Honestly, this... yeah, I can see that. Actually, yeah. I can imagine that. Oh no, Fimi. That's so funny. Welcome aboard, Sandalwood. Fella. My guy, my dude. Alright, look at this pretty tree. Okay, let's see. Your wagon cuts through a clearing to arrive at a glade of Lu, where the stars directed you. Wilfred nods his approval, but leaves everyone to their devices. Oh yeah, by the way, let me know if I turn a weird color randomly again, because I'm not supposed to. At least not right now. Page revealed. Also, we can sell some stuff to the slug market. Black wagon. We can read some more stuff. Let's see what there is to see. I also learned from the achievements that there are 50 pages in this book, and we are on 15. So yeah. Oh, I just realized it lights up the letters when I hold them. The nib over it. That's kind of cool. Okay, so let's inspect. Emperor Mur. Scarcely could I recognize him when at last I found him. A half-starved animal, horns sprouted from his head, a bestial mirror of his blackened reputation. The demon? I'm not a demon, but that sounds like something that happened to me. And I, a man who conquered countries, feared my emperor then in such a way as I had never known. My charge had been to slay this man, but when I discovered him, he was already fighting for his life. The little imp, Haub, proved of little help against the sisters of the Arch, whose entire lives were culminating in this instant. I was unable to watch. My heart ached with such pity for the man, and for the love I felt for him when I had served him, that I sprang to his defense. No! Okay. Alright, that's quite intense, not gonna lie. Let's, ooh, there he is! He's just, like, right there. I didn't even see him. Oh, gosh. Judy, come. No, okay. Hi, Wilfred. He seems to have something on his mind. Interact to speak with him. I just want to see what happens if I... Okay, nothing. I heard knocking. I guess I gotta talk to this guy now. Let me just have a sip of water. I meant no. I meant Fanta before I do that, because my voice is gonna friggin' explode if I don't. Okay, let's try. As you approach Wilfred Sandalwood, you feel very much aware that you reside within his black wagon rather than he is in yours. I have not had ownership of this wagon on the entire journey, by the way. He studies you in silence for a time, then... No! Yeah, I probably shouldn't be drinking soda during the stream, honestly. He studies you in silence for a time, then... Tariq, if you have a moment... No, that's not... Tariq, if you have a moment... Aye, Wilfred, sir, what is it? This reader, you deem her worthy by your estimation? The lone minstrel tilts his hat in your direction. If you wish my own estimation, Wilfred, sir, then I do. I am not gonna do that. I'll try not to. I'm, well, yeah, no. Of course, it is not entirely for me to say, but I have seen this reader integrating with the others well. I believe that her achievements are self-evident in having reached Black Basin. Your instructions were deliberately difficult to follow, yet she and the others followed them. Well, pure luck if you ask me, but oh well. Indeed, your words make sense as ever, Tariq. And what does little Taizo think of her, I wonder? I'm not gonna say that. Taizo indicates that, as a matter of fact, he is happy to have you around. I am very glad to hear you say that, Taizo. I am happy to have you around too. You are very cute. There you have it, sir. I see. He continues to examine me. Okay, cool. Hi. You have pretty eyes. High praise isn't oft spoken by those two, my girl. No, I still don't like it when he says that. I assume that he says my boy if it's or I wonder what he says if I had chosen they them pronouns. You will be drinking a lot of soda on stream? Oh no, Fumi. Be careful with that. It's bad for your teeth. Nonetheless, I shall be watching you. Now, pardon us, Tariq and I have matters to discuss. They leave without another word, although you think you notice the lone minstrel look your way over his shoulder. Oh, interesting. Is he, like, trying to give me a hint or something? Imagine if I could break this, that would be so sad. I'm just gonna, like, check if... Oh! Ah! If anything, yeah, whatever. I forgot to ask her what's on her mind. Once more, you have returned to me. What is it, reader? I don't have good voices for everyone. I don't have good voices, period. But, like, ask what is on her mind. Sandra is bound to the Beyond the Crystal. She may appreciate having someone to talk to. So, let's talk. Let me ask you something, lovely reader. Have you any idea for how long... Have you any idea for how long I have been imprisoned here? Sandra is asking you to guess the duration of it. So I know it can't be 1 year. That is way too short. 10 years sound also quite too short. 100 years sounds more like it. But I'm gonna guess 1,000 years. Just because she makes it seem like an absolute eternity that she's been... Actually, no. An absolute eternity in darkness could be 100 years. Sandra could have been imprisoned for much longer than her appearance suggests, yes. Maybe guessing at an absurd number may do something to raise Sandra's spirits a bit. You know what? That is true. I do like that. I'm just gonna do that. You guessed that Sandra could have been in her current state of exile since well before the dawn of the current age. At first, she shows no indication that she even heard you. Close. Soon enough, I shall be getting there. I have been imprisoned thus for 837 years. Ah, that must be pain. I'm kind of glad I didn't guess 100 now, but like, oh my god. That's a lot of time to be stuck in like that little green ball crystal thing over there. According to my count, at least, it is possible that I have lost track, although given my state, I can assure you that I have had ample time to verify my arithmetic. She goes silent for a time. Let me give you some advice. If you decide to kill the Emperor, make sure you achieve what you set out to do. What did she say? What did he say? If you decide to kill the Emperor, make sure you achieve what you set out to do? Who is the Emperor? Why do I have to kill him? Is Solium Mur still alive? There's no way. No. Solium Mur is the first scribe. The Emperor, I think, is the guy that we just read about turning into a demon. That would make sense. Also, hello again, Alex. Welcome back. Your English is not Englishing. My English is not Englishing. I have to go blah 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 a lot. I expected my own death regardless. I expected my own death regardless of the outcome of my task. I was not expecting this. Certainly not to be telling you about it 837 years later, or however long that it has been. Although enough of that for now, let us get back to business. What else shall you ask of Sandra? Challenge her to a practice rite. I don't want to do that, it sounds so annoying. Are there any rewards though? Pit your fellow exiles against Sandra's Beyonders in a no-strings competition to test your strategies. A no-strings competition sounds like there is not gonna be any rewards, right? So just bye Sandra. Come visit me again sometime. I will. When you have more rewards for me. Anyways, let's see. Okay. We can sell the crystal thing. It's so gross. I hate it so much. Hell, hey you guys, you know, I guess I didn't get the word out about this new franchise which we opened here just now. So, we'll give you a great deal. Just tell your friends, okay? Oh, and hey there, Mr. Sandalwood. They're friends? I did not expect that. Man. Oh well. Let me just... Good day to you as well, Ron. Alright, we have some of... What is that? Rite lights. Once per rite, if the bearer's pyre is extinguished... Man. Once per rite, if the bearer's pyre is extinguished, it is instead restored by 5 total stacks with similar effects. Okay. I'm gonna buy these. I'm gonna buy that. Proceed. I'm gonna buy this. Oh, I don't have that much. Okay, cool. I wanna buy these too, but no. I can only buy these. I can sell this. And then I can get this. Proceed. And this. Give me. Yeah, proceed. What is this? When aura casting raises the bearer's maximum range. I don't want that. After dazzling the adversary's pyre, the bearer's pyre is restored up to 5. I can't even afford it. I can't afford that. Grants the bearer +2 hope. I should give that to Jody. Oh my god. Sunken Shadow. Any adversaries banished by the bearer take longer to return. Nah. I can also sell the little thing. You're 14, 15? Why are you drinking so much coffee? Man, I don't even like coffee, and I'm 25 plus an undefined amount of years since I arrived on this planet. Anyways, moving on. Thanks, guys. Good luck in that thing you're going to tonight. I don't like that guy at all. At all. I don't like the slug guys. They are not cool. Why do we still have water in these? Like, I just realized we are not. Oh god, I'm sorry. We are not. Oh yeah, that's also not good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I also forgot that we're not underwater anymore, so why are we... Yeah, well, whatever. Let's upgrade Jody's... No, let's upgrade... I don't know. Let's upgrade Jody's one, I think. 2 to 1. Let's upgrade it 1. So now it's 6, and let's upgrade it to... Ooh! Farther and faster than usual, plus 24%. Let's get it to 10. Ah! Okay, yeah, that was probably a waste, but... It's literally 1 a.m. and you're drinking coffee. You're not even old enough. Oh my gosh. Yeah, coffee doesn't technically have an age limit, does it? But like, me, dude. Is it only possible to have 4 masteries activated at any time? Anyways, oh, her hope is back to normal. That's good. Also, these letters here remind me so much of that. You know, SpongeBob when he has to write that that exam or whatever, and it just goes. We don't have any. That's the. We don't talk about that aging. Okay, cool. There. You reach the celestial landmark, and soon will stand against your adversaries. Commence the rite! You and your fellow exiles arrived at the sacred site called Glade of Lu, also known as Glade of Luigi. And now look to the stars in the sky to signal the beginning of the next rite. The woods about you bring a sense of tranquility you have not felt in some time. But then you notice one of the trees move. It shuffles towards you and regards you with an exaggerated bow. So we are gonna fight. Oh, his name is Lou. The same people. We're gonna fight saps. Well, goodness, by the reads of Liz Glorian, it will appear that the rumors are correct. The Nightwings have returned. Who? Luz Glorian. He looks fancy. 3rd of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Wise or the Philosopher. He's one of the scribes, but that's like 1,000 years ago. Oh, but where are my manners? One moment. The sap claws at his mask with his wispy fingers. Okay, that is not Lou. No, okay, I got it. Now I understand. Much better. He looks so funny. Age Manly Tinder Stauff. I don't know how to pronounce that. He's a sycophant, like a posh dude, I suppose, who seems certain he will land a position of high standing once he is free. Of course he does. At your service, perhaps you've heard of me. My fellows and myself, you perhaps known as the Chastity. Okay. A triumvirate bent on exploiting the rights to gain status in the Commonwealth. Interesting. We soon shall stand against you in the rights. For now, I am just whiling away the time, making small talk. Now then, I have introduced myself. Your turns. To whom am I speaking? Wait, what? He can use telepathy? Then in your mind's eye, you see Wolfred and hear his voice. Manly's Tinderstrauf is not to be trusted. Reveal neither yourself to him nor me. Okay, what does that mean? Well, beneath her mask, Jodariel stares back at him in silence. He told everyone that not to do. He did. You suspect Wolfred's message may have reached every member of the... Yeah, that is... Yeah. Why now? How very rude indeed. Well, fine, ignore me, but you do so at your peril. Anyhow, once this evening's rite commences any moment now, then I am afraid ignoring me won't be an option any longer. Oh, and how I do believe the sky is beginning to show. We'll have a chat again some other time. Now, come along, come along. There we go, that's the voice for him. Manly bows again and wanders off into a clearing as the stars begin to burn. They burn? Well, not literally, probably, but... Let's see. how this one goes. I wonder what the abilities of these guys are. Whew. Excuse me. A certain item lets you repick the masteries. Alright. Liu? It just says Liu. Okay. Mm-hmm.
They know that with their freedom comes great opportunity.
Oh, really now?
Could be yours instead.
Oh, yes, it will. The field is completely open. The Nightwings are superior, though, like, duh. I wonder, oh, honored Nightwings, how well you know these words? Why, these words would strangle you, and I'm afraid I could do little to stop them, even if I tried. You might do better to beware of them. When Judariel continues to ignore him, he grows upset. Why, you insolent! Then fine, let us begin in the dance indeed. He shoves his mask back on in a huff. Humph. And allow me to thank you in advance for helping me return unto my proper station in the Commonwealth. I'm sensing they have some... Oh, they have different... Let's go, Jody. Rookie. Yeah, let's not do her, because I don't think she's gonna go. Yeah, unwilling. Yeah. Okay. So I can't... Look, she's so angry. Get wrecked. Let's do this one. Let's give her presents. Because... Yeah, let's give her presents, I think. Might as well. Because the other two are like... Consider the chastity. Let's see what they have. They have... a person, a bird, and a tree. Alright. Let's just do Faye, I think. Because then we have two fast ones. Then again, there is an achievement for dealing a lot of damage with headwind. But I haven't used him very much, so I'm not really... Let's just do it. Why not? Let's go back to... here. Let's take off everything on the people who are not gonna join. Let's do Headwind. Let's give him presents after all. And Headwind. Headwind! Let's show Wolfred what we can do. Are you quite ready, finally, oh Nightwings? May all those masks of yours ensure no harm should come to any of your lovely countenances. Now, come along, let's give the stars a show. Okay, let's do... Oh, what is... Ayo? May I present to you Humboldt Manley Jr., Manley's sapling, which not only has a name, but bears a similar posture and likeness to him. Look at that little thing go. Dance for me, little sapling dude, dance! Anyways, why he's every bit my equal and is poised to guarantee the Tinderstrauf line shall have a bright, bright future. I wonder what happens if I hit him with some of my aura. He goes on and on about his sapling for a while. I have had more than enough of him. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Come on, let's get him. No, isn't he just the most precious thing you've ever seen, huh? A sapling is nothing but an extension of Manly. If he is banished, the sapling should cease to trouble you as well. Okay, so... that's annoying. I gotta banish Manly to get rid of the sapling. But I can probably do that, don't you think? We have Jody. Easy.
turn, though none so much as he himself.
Okay, let's go.
The Nightwings
I got it.
assert themselves.
I got it. Easy. Oh ho ho! What's this? It seems the woods themselves are closing in upon our little soiree. Soiree. I don't know how to pronounce that actually. But don't worry about that. Oh, do be careful now. These grasping roots and vines, they may not hold you in such high esteem as I. Okay, so there are some things on the field after all. How far do I reach?
Very manly is comfortable in this suffocating glade. Yet he longs now for the comfort of his Commonwealth estate. Perhaps such wealth ought to be
Got her.
reserved instead.
Easy.
Pyre.
All right. This is so much easier now than when I first started. I feel like I'm actually getting good. But then I will like turn up the difficulty or something because there's like 4 difficulties total. This is normal, and then there's like 2 above and 1 below. But oh gosh, oh well. Oh dear, the woods are closing in, uncomfortably close at that. Whatever shall we do? Perhaps if you just stand aside a while, we could put an end to this that much the sooner. Honestly, I think that you should just quit already, because I am in the lead and you are bad at this game. I'm not toxic, what do you mean? Okay, let's put Jody a little bit there. Now. Oh gosh, I didn't think.
Outside the manly.
Oh god, I let him. Oh. No, okay, I take it back. Oh, okay, he's protected by something. What was that? Ah! Okay, they're like good. Okay! Oh gosh. 3 seconds. Is it throw? Oh, I can teleport. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, that wasn't my intention. Ah! That was close. I'm just gonna. Oh, that was close. That was so close. But it's fine. Say, how about if you notice how it's feeling rather crowded out there? Almost as if the 100 Minds or himself resents you being there. Here. Yes, I rather think that's it. Oh, lose glory and 100 Minds. I guess he became the woods we are in right now or something like that. So cease with all your scurrying about with that damned orb and let me handle this. I'd rather not. Wait, are they like going to do a goalkeeper thing? No. Oh gosh. Okay, let's see what Jody got for us here now. Oh, I did not think, did I? Okay, please, Edwin, go, 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 go. Yeah! Oh my gosh. This is hard, but this is so fun, actually. Alright, you Nightwings, I've had it up to here with you. Or perhaps I've simply had it up to here with all of these encroaching plants, these miserable things. Either way, I don't appreciate how you're ignoring me. I wonder what happens if we actually talk back to him, though. Like, is there some sort of... Oh, okay, I didn't think that through, did I? She has such long range now. I got it. Oh god, oh gosh, I did it. Easy. I don't, did I lose? Yeah, I did lose one of the ones, but that's fine. I won, so it's nothing to worry about it. Good, no, that is not her voice. Good, that imbecile of a sap. So much talk in hot air. Yeah, that's how we do it, people. We did it! One step closer, everyone. Well, my. Oh, worry not, oh Nightwings. I'm not angry with you, honestly. But I'm very, very, very disappointed. Oh, hello, how do you? Well, thanks for joining the stream. I'm sorry I didn't see you. Hi. I hope the allergy shot thing goes well. It's starting to become that time of the year, huh? That's so much tree pollen everywhere. Yeah, it's those darn. What am I saying? Anyways, he's not angry. He's just very, very disappointed. There was a commercial in Norway about that. That was very funny. But I'm very, 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 very disappointed. I thought perhaps that we had something going here between us. You scratch my back, I scratch yours and all. Instead, however, you decided to spit in my face. Fine, I will have to see where all your runes gets you now. Ta-ta! He's such a weird character. Alright. Yeah. I don't think any of them leveled up this time though, which is kind of weird considering they went above the 4 mark. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Until the stars align. Okay, let's see if I can do this voice. That was well done, my girl. I am beginning to see why your companions vouched for you. Don't let it get to your head, of course. It hurts, but it's so fun. But it hurts, but it's so fun. The pros outweigh the cons. Turning on your phone? Yeah. You have had your phone off this whole time? Oh no. I really don't like the my girl thing either. It's so weird. It's gross. I don't like it. I wish he would stop. But I'm like 100% sure he's the kind of guy, or they are the kind of person who would say my boy if I was a male character, and my child probably if I was they them. After vanquishing the chastity in a decisive victory, you return to your wagon to consider your... Oh, hello, Lex. Welcome to stream. You return to your wagon to consider your next move. An adequate performance back there. Adequate? Yes, adequate for the next part of our plan. Go, have your reader there consult the stars. See where they take you next. I'll give you a hint. It is further north. North! Yes! Good! It's going to be high up. That is not good. We have people with fear of heights here. Me included. But like... Sir Gilman, the sea worm, the sea, would you you still love me if I was a worm? Guy has a fear of heights, which makes sense because he has been living in the ocean his whole life. Oh, yeah, see, there he is. Sir Gilman's like, did this knight hear you say high up? And it's going to be cold. Oh my god, it's both north and cold. It's just like me, for real. And it is going to be cold. We'll see. Come on, my friend, let's have a look outside then. Right, that plan Wolfred... Oh, I spit all over my keyboard. Don't worry about that. That plan Wilfred mentioned, I just want you to know I don't know what he means. We're here because we're going to be free again. I won't be living with... what does he say? We won't be living out our days as exiles. That's the only plan as far as I'm concerned. But there's always a catch, right? We'll see what Wilfred has to say. Anyways, I'll leave you to it. No matter what, we're getting closer thanks to you. I like Hedwyn. He's a really cool dude. I understand why Faye is in love with him, but I don't think romance between teammates is ever a good thing, so... Once more you look towards the heavens. Seek now your destination. Aight. It is probably this huge... Oh, that looks like a final thing. That looks very final, doesn't it? Are we gonna reach the end of the game this stream? You know, I kind of hope not. Because that would be very sad. But also, let's... Soliam, the golden star. The golden star shines bright over the highest mountain in all the downside. Okay, let's go. It looks so final. I don't like that at all. So now you see it for yourself. You are summoned to the north where looms Mount Alodiel. At the very top, the fall of Soliam. Alright, so what the freak is the fall of Soliam? According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence. Okay, that. Oh yeah, the temple at the highest point in the downside exists to honor the 8 scribes. Okay. Mount Alodiel, a sacred mountain on whose summit the rites were first conceived. Oh, excuse me. Whether its summit is the downside's closest point to the Commonwealth or the farthest, none can say. Ooh, interesting. You confirm the stars indicated this exactly. Wilfred, sir, how did you know? Wilfred smiles back at him, but you sense his thoughts as though he's directing them at you. He just spoke? Wait, did he do that earlier too? Wait, did he do that earlier too when he spoke in the mind? He straight up spoke. I did not catch that. Can someone confirm if he actually spoke like a normal person before? Because that's freaking me out. We've only heard rah, 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 all the time. But now he suddenly, I too can read, my girl. Like what? I don't like that. Stop. It's freaking me out. Yeah, I don't have to say this then, I guess. He turns back to Hedwyn. See? Your reader's skill, while rare, are not unique. But as I said, I'll let her do the job. I see that you have something special going on here, which benefits the plan. What plan? I thought this was about our freedom. Oh, fear not, my boy. See, he would definitely say that if I was a male character. It is indeed. Okay. Plenty of time to tell you all about... Oh, God, he's still him. I thought... Okay. Plenty of time to tell you all about it on the way. For now, however, you look like you can use some rest. And for that matter, so can I, if you will excuse me. Oh gosh. You sense your companions are exhausted from the recent travels. Given the road ahead, you agree it would be best to take the night to recover as much as possible. Like, recover my voice after talking like that dude for like 2 minutes? Anyways. Let's see if there's anything in the... Nah, there's nothing in the wagon right now. So I guess we're just continuing our journey. Let's go! Onwards to freedom! At dawn, Wilfred is already up. He reveals to you a pathway through the woods into the cold lands to the north. Just like me, for real. Beyond which lies your next destination. The Sklorian shore. Wilfred revealed this to be the one path through the woods into the north. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We were close. Not quite, but close. Oh, look, it's so pretty. That looks like a creature. This area. With a window? The window looks like an eye. You get clear of the woods at last and arrive in lands grown cold in the shadow of Mount Elodiel. You will have to make it all the way to the top. In a moment of respite, Wilfred calls everyone together to discuss matters pertaining to the rites and the plan to which he alluded. You banded together with a common faith that freedom from the downside is not impossible. Am I correct? But let me ask you something. Oh, what does freedom even mean to you? He looks in your direction as he asks, defying you to answer. You cannot sense his own thoughts on the subject and only know the truth of how you feel. Oh, wow, that is a lot. What does freedom mean to me? Living without fear, actually. I think that is freedom to me. Doing what you want, that is freedom in the literal sense, I suppose. But doing what you want can still have a lot of... Yeah, freedom means being able to make decisions on your own terms. Freedom means living life without concern for others' judgment or approval. Oh. I mean, all of these technically are freedom. Freedom means having a clear conscience and a carefree heart. Freedom means answering to no one's will other than your own. Freedom means being able to go where the heart yarns, yarn, like the thing that cats play with. Freedom means being able to go where the heart yearns without restriction and without fear. Freedom means not having one's strongest feelings and emotions repressed or rebuffed. Freedom means living life without concern for others' judgment or approval. Nothing at all. Freedom is just another empty goal to chase, to give one's life a false sense of meaning. Man, I'm gonna go, because doing what you want feels a little too on the nose for me. So I'm not gonna go with that one. I feel like living without fear is a good one, because personally that's what I would like to say right now, that is freedom. But also going where you please is also very... I'm just gonna go with living without fear. I think that ties in very well with the themes of this story as well. So, oh, hello Cosmic Plonk. Welcome to stream. It's been a while, hasn't it? I wish I had your accent. Sometimes there's a... I wish I had a good, firm accent. British. Wow, I am bad at talking, but living without fear is the one I'm going for. So let's see. What do I mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? I think you have a really cool English. Yes. You speak cool. That's the one. You tell Wilfred that freedom means living without fear and not being subject to persecution or retaliation for one's thoughts and choices. Oh, thank you. You should hear me trying to do this guy's voice. It's damaging. Or retaliation for one's thoughts and choices. He considers your remarks for a short while. Oh, I don't like him calling me my girl. Good answer, my girl. I happen to agree. Fear takes hold in freedom's wake. But fear is a natural impulse, is it not? A common feeling we all share from time to time. A deeply rooted impulse there to aid our judgment and spur us on to acts of courage. Okay. If not for fear, I doubt we would have a... oh gosh. If not for fear, I doubt we could accomplish very much in life. And just now, we stand upon the brink of accomplishing something vital. Whew. He then turns his attention to the whole group. Now, let me tell you all what freedom means to me. Like, actually? Is it actually what he would have chosen. I'd want to know if he would have said something different. If I said something different, freedom means to live without fear, just as your readers stated. To be able to indulge one's curiosities and passions, at least the ones that cause no harm to others, without the constant threat of judgment and reprisal. Freedom means not being made a criminal for what you know or whom you love or what you choose to think or not to think. He looks out toward the distant mountains. Within the next few days, your time in the exile could come to an end. You could see the Commonwealth once more. Oh my god. And you would be exalted there, giving the highest honor, the opposite of how you got here. But you would not be truly free, I think. At the least, you would become complicit to an ancient system that would deign to cast down others such as you. Oh god, maybe I should just take a break from that voice. It's not good. Oh god. Okay, so it is the systems whose well-intentioned founding principles have long been lost, and the 8 scribes, if they are out there still, have made quite clear they shall not intervene firsthand. And that is where you come in. Me? He turns to you and everyone again, looking to each of you. Long have I wished to gather such a group, that together you might see that seeking freedom only for yourselves it is too modest of a goal. You share a higher calling now. The plan, then, is this. We free each other from the downside through the rights, then we meet up on the other side. We organize. Oh. Each new moon at dusk, we join together at Spiral Sanctum. Where's that? Spiral Sanctum, the burned-down remains of the old capital of the Commonwealth. We need as many of us there as possible. My agents on the other side shall explain the rest. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, dude, you are gonna make a civil war, aren't you? That's not great. That is not what it means to live without fear. You're plotting a revolt. Just so. I am asking a lot. You do have other options. Deceit, however, is not one of them. The reader and myself, you know by now that we can see through it. Can I? I don't know about that, man. But you need to be part of this, nor is it in my interest to coerce you. You may go your own way if you wish, live out your remaining days here, like so many others. So, if anyone among you prefers that, if you cannot see yourself continuing to strive together in the Commonwealth, as you are doing here, then speak now. Wilfred pauses for a time, examining each member of the group. No one stirs. He freaks me out. Very good, some of you consider yourselves friends, some others not, but all of you are bound together through the rights and are integral to our plan. Remember that. You seek true freedom, you will not find it waiting for you in the Commonwealth. But together you can bring it about, both for yourself and... oh, what have I done with my chords? And others. That is my promise. Is he gonna blow up? Anyways, then he lets out a long breath. That's it. I ask you all to think on this, and let's reconvene along our journey to the summit. Wilfred turns toward the mountains, leaving you to consider what he said and plot the wagon's northward path. We're going north again, because obviously, you know, this is kind of terrifying. Not gonna lie. I have a lot of bad feelings about this. These look like sleeping creatures all over the place. This especially looks like a sleeping creature with a window. But I guess this is just a little town, which is smaller than the wagon, but whatever. Mur Pass. Pathway leading north to the sacred mountain. Wilfred indicates this is the only way to reach the base of Mount Allodial. Alright, let's go. This is a very bouncy wagon. The size of a house, apparently. Beyond lies Mount Allodial, I suggest we make camp here at the base of the mountain, for we shall need our spirits and our strength to make the ascent. Alright. Do I get to do vocations? The Beyonder Crystal seeks Fae. Interesting. Let's just do that first then, I suppose. Ooh, he wants to talk. He seems to have something on his mind. Did I talk to him last? I did, right? There you are, my... There was something which I wanted to discuss with you in private. Wilfred stares at you. Why can I still... Rather intently, as if reaching out to you, and then... See, now he doesn't speak that way. So now he still speaks that strange language. Why did he speak English before? You know, that's kind of freaky. He wanted to scare me, and he did. Great. You do know what it means to be a reader. Those such as we. What is that? We are not limited to reading pages from a book. Hello Horizon, welcome to stream. I had a voice for this guy. He's a tree man, he's a sap. But it's like this. And I can't do that very long before it hurts. So I decided not to. Because that's easier for me, you know? It's just better like that. Also, if I keep blinking weird, it's because I set my face tracking to max, and it's not it's living a little bit of a life on its own. Wow. Yeah. What was I doing? Yeah. We are not limited to reading pages from a book. Though your ability in this, I sense, is nascent still, mere flashes, uncontrollable. So readers are also mind readers. Ha. Okay, see you around. I see as well now that they haven't told you yet, your friends, and that explains a lot. They haven't told you readers such as yourself cannot go free. I had wondered why you would insist on pressing onward with this group in light of this. The answer then was plain. You simply did not know or fully realize. They didn't tell me that I can't be free because I read. I mean, that does make sense though. Kind of does make sense. But also, that's kind of mean. That puts this whole friendship all the friendships in a very different light, doesn't it? Anyways, they did not deceive you, by the way. There is no reason they would know themselves other than Tariq, who shall not influence your thinking in such matters. Okay, why not? I mean, he should have. Rather, I had expected when at first we met that you already knew the truth of this from having read the passage in the Book of Rites, which states it plain. Only those who shall conduct rites firsthand shall walk the path toward enlightenment and become eligible to regain their freedom. Where did it say that? Perhaps you have not gotten to that part just yet. I have not. That is a bit concerning that they would leave something like that out for the latter half of the book. Like, we're not even halfway through the book. There's 50 pages and we are on page 15. Which made me think which made me think that there is a lot more to this game than this being the final battle, but still, what the... Anyways, yeah, I know. Wilfred breaks free from you and looks at you again, then he speaks to you as normal. It is plain that you are not in adequate condition to conduct the rites. It is plain that you are not in adequate condition to conduct the rites? What does that mean? And this group values you as a reader. I wish only to ensure you understand that what you are getting into here. Despite whatever hopes and dreams and promises might have been shared, I do not think the rites can help you to return, if that is what you had in mind. That's a bummer, but then again, I am here to help the others. I guess. Though it's gonna be very sad if they can leave and I have to stay. Like, alone. I guess I would still have Wolfred, but like, Still. So once again, I invite you to depart, and I will see to it that you are compensated. Do not misunderstand. If it is your wish to remain, then you are welcome. But this journey we are on, it has no guarantees, not for you, nor any one of us. Do you understand? I understand. There is more at stake here than your freedom alone, and besides, perhaps there is a way. Say you do not care. You have learned in life to keep your expectations low and tempered. I mean, that is true. If Wilfred really wishes to know your thoughts on the subject, he knows where to find them. Oh, he's gonna read my mind if I don't say anything. That's a bit intrusive, don't you think? I'm gonna say that I understand. You understand the words of warning, yet just the same you choose to carry on. There is more that you wish to achieve on this journey than freedom for yourself. I admire that. Cold. Then, very well. Know that we have much at stake here in this anyway. Much more than just a shot at going back into that commonwealth which cast us down here to begin with. It sounds like you intend to stick around. Well, then we'll have lots more time to chat as we ascend the sacred mountains in the coming days. Until then. He strides out of the wagon, then leaving you with your thoughts. And Sandra, I suppose, because I'm like, greetings to you, lovely traveler, I am at your disposal. Request her a scribe trial. What's on your mind, Sandra? How very kind of you to visit me again like this, oh lovely reader. For I was just standing about in the blackness of this void thinking it would be most pleasant if something were to happen for a change. There was a long period of time that this incarnation of mine failed utterly to do anything but bring me peace of mind, not much of a punishment. I invite you to imagine an upbringing among the Sisters of the Arch, an ancient band of killers trained almost from birth to carry out their missions without fail. All the sisters needed was a name and a sum of 500 sol up front. Okay. Living on the outskirts of civilization, now your days are all full of training which could kill you or just cripple you for life. How do you suppose I lost my sight? Oh. Oh. Oh, she is an assassin. Interesting. Through glorious battle with the scribes, or in a careless sparring session with my master? But I've not forgotten enough just yet. In any case, at first I welcomed the prospect of not having to struggle every moment to survive. But in less than 2 centuries, why, I started to grow terribly bored. It did not help at all that the Nightwings of the early days were the stodgiest lot you could imagine. What does stodgy mean? What does stodgy even mean? Obsessed with obeying the book as strictly as they could. Some of them started to remind me of myself, I think, when I was young. Such idiots, the lot of them. But what am I saying, lovely reader? I shall not bore you further with such matters. I would have bored myself to death back then, if only I could die. Funny. Like so many other things, I think mortality is something oft taken for granted until it is taken away. So, given your mortality, what say we get back to business here? I'm gonna ask her for a scribe trial. Hey! You need not ask me twice. Simply verify which one of yours shall be the subject of my scrutiny. Oh, this is what I get when they reach level 4. Oh, dull and uninspired, lacking originality or excitement. They were just boring. She thought the early Nightwings were just boring. Then that makes me wonder how old Wilfred is. Anyways, yeah. Let's summon Faye. Equipping Faye with the... Oh, right. Cancel... Where is her... Oh, yeah, Hedwin has it, because he was doing the right just so I could get the achievement with him, which I didn't get, by the way. Presence. Summon her. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Faye. I must admit I do sense something from that one. I once had a wild heart myself, quite like her own. We shall see if there is more to her than that. Let us bring her forth.
She has that super high voice. Like the
voice, but I think I'm done with the voices for today. Soon Faye arrives in heat of the summons. The scribes. I think that if I listen carefully, that I can hear them calling out to me. She's still kind of like super dreamy and... Oh, I think everything is going to be alright in the end. Don't you? Like...
Don't you? Like, ooh? Ooh.
The apparition... No. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Excuse me. Yeah, she does give quite Luna Lovegood vibe of her. Listen well, girl. The place where you reside at present has but a single rule.
Ooh?
Which is, you answer to me here. Yes, Alex.
Ooh?
Wow. Okay, I will. Such naive enthusiasm. Now be silent. It is plain to me that you have much to learn as yet about the rites, but have you learned something and I would see you prove it without the benefit of anyone save for your reader. Okay. Are you out there to help me with this, miss? I am, Faye, don't you worry. Welcome back, Horizon. You missed the ooh. And that's pretty much it. What are those? Oh, those are... Okay, oh gosh. I didn't mean to die, no. Ah, that sucks. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's just... I jump! I got it!
Oh, you heard it. That's scary.
Okay, oh gosh! They have really big presences. That's not good. That's not good at all. That's not good at all. Oh god, they charged me! Yeah, super jump. I learned that when it blinks and I jump, it's gonna super jump. But now I didn't need that. Oh, that was... I got him. I won. Easy. No problem at all. Oh, she's so cute. Maybe I have the language wrong. Okay, how did I do? How did I do? I must admit that you did better than I had expected, girl. You have passed this trial of yours. Some congratulations are in order to you and also to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Bye. Bye-bye. Through failure, we tend to learn most values, provided we survive none among us have prevailed without end the Book of Rights. Did I imagine all of that, miss? Because I hope I didn't. Whoa. What is that you have there? You received Kaelmer's anklet for completing Faith Trial. Kaelmer's anklet, rank 20 legendary talisman. After Faye casts her aura, it can bounce off of objects and solid surfaces. That is really good. Accept the reward. Thank you. Okay, let's see what's next. Discuss the plan. Earlier, Wilfred called for a group meeting, presumably to reveal his plan in more detail. Instead, he reveals some bad news. Wait, what are you saying? What I'm saying, my boy, is that while you can indeed get yourself out of here, it can't be all of you at once. We earn our way back one by one, or not at all. Okay. That's concerning. That's really concerning, actually. But I swore that we'd go free together. We may go free together yet, but it's going to take time, and this is only the first phase. You, Hedwin, and the others exchange glances. Excuse me, my nose is so itchy. Let me make this plainer for you still. Here is how the coming days are going to unfold. First, we're going to ascend Mount Olodiel, there to the north. You may not think this wagon's fit for it, though rest assured it's made the journey many times. Oh. So he's made the journey to the rights many times. Or at least a wagon, I guess. It doesn't mean that he has. But he is a reader. Okay, next we'll pass through Scribe's Gate, which is the judgment of the scribes determines who can cross and who is sent the fast way down. Only the worthy pass through there, as your reader could attest, if she did not merely skim that chapter of the book. I don't think I'm there in the book yet. Afterwards, we'll reach the Fall of Soliam, which is a temple on the highest top of the mountain, and meet our adversaries in the rites. They are to be the Tempers, a mighty triumvirate that has been the closest rival of the Nightwings, led by the demon Ignarius. So, Jodariel is a demon, so we know what ability and speed and stuff that he has, and that might be a problem, actually. You'll know him when you see him, yeah, for sure, because he's gonna be like a huge dude with horns. Both you and they shall choose someone from your respective ranks. Then, once one of the triumvirates prevails, there is somebody will be whisked home to the Commonwealth. Whisked home to the Commonwealth? Precisely. Once returned, our somebody is taken in and clothed and fully pardoned. The Commonwealth knows about all this, the same Commonwealth that says a sentence in exile is forever and freedom from the downside is impossible. Many of these details the scribes themselves wish to be kept secret. Excuse me. Former exiles and the leaders of the Commonwealth alike have good incentive to protect those secrets well. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, who would wanna, like, no, let everybody... I don't know. So then, I don't actually understand why that is a secret. Why is that a secret? Is that so, like, the scribe isn't, like, overflowed with people who want to go back? Probably. That would make sense. So, then that's it. We climb the mountain, someone goes back and everyone else stays? For most of those participating in the rites, yes, that's it. But I like your connotation, and indeed, for us, that isn't it at all. If one of us returns, it shall be just a step along our path. Now it makes sense, though. Now it kind of makes sense that we only get to, like, see/speak to one person in all the triumvirs, because that is the person that is going home. Maybe? Probably, right? Does that also mean that every other team also has a reader? I'm a little bit confused. Is that a plot hole? However, let's let that sit for now. Gather your strength, we'll talk again on our way up. Wolfred leaves the rest of you... Wolfred leaves the rest of you to consider what he said. You have time now for your vocations. At dawn you shall begin your ascent of Mount Elodiel. Okay, let's do this one. Because I want as many of them as possible to be as strong as possible when we reach the next rite. And Jodariel is already pretty strong. So if I get her to like level 5 while the others of them are still level 3, that doesn't help me much. You excuse yourself from the others to go pore over the Book of Rites and its mysteries. Through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. Focus on which aspect of the Book of Rites. Its teaching and their wisdom, its authors and their prowess, its innate mystic power. Let's go with presence, I think. Each point of presence slightly increases the size of your fellow exile's aura during the rites, yeah. So presence seems like a really good one to go with, usually, because of the offense and defense of the auras. You attune yourself to the strange and mystic properties of the Book of Rites, embracing such as possible that which cannot be explained or truly known. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. You gain the reader's influence, tenacity. Each rank of raises your fellows' exiles' presence, increasing the size of their auras. Nice. Finish studying. And now the only thing we can really do, I think, is continue our journey. Well, what time is it? 45. We still have some time. It's fine. Continue your journey. Right, we are going to Mount Alodiel. Alodiel? I don't know. They have kind of strange pronunciations on some of these things sometimes. Look at that statue over there. That looks very cool. I'm kind of excited to get to play Hades after this game, actually, because a lot of the areas in this game reminds me of the areas in Hades game. There's a lot more talking here than there is in Hades game, but I like it. It's a very good story. There's a lot of layers, which is very good. Like me, a story with lots of layers. Here before you lies Mount Alodiel, stretching far beyond your line of sight. Somewhere upon this mountain lies the only place from which you can escape the downside. Your companions gather around again before Wulfred, who stands tall as ever, whether from the cold air or the subjects now at hand. You sense attention in the air. Now then, you all have many questions, no? I've done a lot of talking, so go on, ask away. But there is only silence. One question stands out in your mind, which you refrain from asking yet. If only one of you is going to go free at first, who shall it be? Wait, so if only one can go at a time, does that mean that this is a loop game? That when I finish the game, I am supposed to go back around the whole thing and then release another one? That's what it means, isn't it? Go on now, don't be shy. Who first? Questions? Why us? Why you indeed, madame? That I can explain. You've seen the sort you stand against as adversaries in the rights. What is it that they want, do you suppose? They want their freedom back, of course. They'll settle for it once on the Commonwealth's own terms. They'll gain their freedom and some cushy new responsibilities. Perhaps then they'll have a hand in sending still more exiles here to join us. Think on it, the Commonwealth rose from the ashes of a fallen empire thanks to the efforts of the first exiles who escaped this place via the rights. It's all a little bit sketchy. It's all very sketchy. What if the reader is the only one who can go? That would be so sad. No, I don't think so. That would be wrong. That would be wrong in not a good way. You know what I mean. Oh, excuse me. It is the Commonwealth's first and proudest tradition to honor those ones who live to redeem their transgressions. They have a certain wisdom, do they not? But as for you, I have been looking for a certain set of dispositions for a good length of time. All I needed was for somebody appropriate to show up and to listen. He's looking at me, isn't he? So I planted many little eyes and ears throughout this land, whispering hints of this, absurd as it may sound. Took someone with a certain faith and creativity to go for it. That someone proved to be Hedwyn over there. Okay. He was tasked with seeking two trustworthy allies, an old buried wagon and a reader. So he tricked Hedwyn, didn't he? Or just maybe tricked, too strong of a word here. I don't know. He was invited to bring others for the ride, all different sorts, gather enough help, and he and his friends could be free. A long story, but you know much of the rest, so then why you? Because I've reason to believe you're not the sort to play right back into the Commonwealth's old hand. He really wants that revolution, doesn't he? The rights, as you have seen, are quite exclusive. You are imposters in this little party. You could be the ones to break it up. Now then, more questions? Your head is beginning to spin. You can excuse yourself or keep listening. I want to keep listening. Continue listening to Wilfred. Yes, this is important. Wilfred's explanations are a lot to take in, though you feel compelled to absorb as much of what he is willing to tell you at this point. He prompts for further questions when Jodariel raises her voice again. Jodi's so smart! Hold, you mistook my meaning. I understand your plan. Still, I wish to know why us? Why are we, among all others, chosen for this liberation rite? On a blooded moon at the fall of Soliam, an exile from the prevailing triumvirate shall go free. But only one. Ah, I see. Well, but that is simple, really, madame. You are chosen, you are qualified, I should say, because, as the expression goes, 'tis what the scribes ordain. Though in this case, the expression is quite literally true. When the Eight created the rites, each one of them anointed certain exiles to participate on their behalf. Exiles who showed some promise of redemption. The triumvirs they formed have stood the test of time, replenishing their numbers as their individuals moved on or passed on. Well, that's... okay. You've met them as they are today, the accusers, a vindictive triumvirate that conducted many liberation rites in the past, but seldom prevailed. The withdrawn, a triumvirate of bog dwellers compelled by sinister forces rather than by freedom, and so on. The 8 scribes also formed a special group against which all of the others would be judged. That group we call the Nightwings. So we are the... okay. Interesting. The name of a triumvirate in blue, since your fellow exiles have assumed their identity here. You bear their books, wear their masks and raiments. You need but show up to the rites, you see. The others erstwhile jockey for position, for a chance to take you on. Yeah, well, what if you don't? What if you don't show up? Then you would deny yourselves a chance at freedom, and deny it also to your adversaries. Victory means nothing in a common right then. Participation is all that matters. Not so, madame. Only the enlightened may regain their freedom. While failure can be an excellent teacher, the scribes do favor the victor. And we have been winning the whole time until now. I wonder what would happen if we'd lost any of the rights until now. It's a little bit concerning. So, you see, those who do not conduct the rites, or do not prevail in them sufficiently, they may find themselves barred from the liberation rites. But these are technicalities. That seems like a pretty serious technicality, though. Like, if you lose once, you can't be free ever. Haha, sorry. The Nightwings disbanded years ago. Since then, no one has gone free. What? What? The Nightwings... no one has gone... okay, well, I mean, that does make sense if we are the gatekeepers. But also, what the frick? Yet still, the other triumvirates pressed on with fleeting hope that one day you'd be back. It's been a heavy price to pay in all of this. Now, if you'll excuse me, we'll talk again some other time. This is, like, a little hard to deal with. Like, there's a lot of responsibility on our shoulders right now. Some murmur to themselves about all this as Wilfred takes his leave. Others reconnoiter pathways leading up to the mountains and present you with some options. It doesn't matter. We're gonna go up. We're gonna... what? Is it... why is it called Emperor's Fall? Why would we want to go there? We want to go up. A pathway on the outskirts of Mount Elodiel's nameless lower summits. Pamitha expects some long-lost valuables to be stashed here. I don't care. Emperor's Ascent, a gap through the nameless lower summits beneath Mount Elodiel. Faye believes the 8 scribes will bless whoever goes through here. Well, she says and thinks a lot of weird things. But since this one is like north-ish, we're gonna go with that one. Let's go. See what happens. The sublime beauty of Mount Elodiel, along with the thin air this high above the sea, has been enough to silence even the most talkative of your companions. However, Faye has been positively bursting with excitement. Isn't it wonderful? I think it really is, don't you? Oh, there's the Skruku. Taiso seems to not share Faith's enthusiasm. He does not like the cold. And then we have Sir Gilman, who doesn't like the height, so... You've been here before, Taiso, isn't that so? Why would you ever leave? I wouldn't leave, I'd stay. I think I'd stay, unless maybe I got too cold or hungry. Wait, is that? Something about her changes then. Wait, look, but Taiso, don't you see? Look, don't you see them there? Oh, gosh. Taiso seems to be... Hello, Lux. Yeah, everything's a little bit sus, isn't it? Taiso seems to be exclaiming something in utter disbelief. You yourself see nothing, but Faye rises almost off her feet as the imp looks on, astonished. Is that the scribes? It was. I know it was. Oh, it's going okay. My voice is starting to hurt. My throat is starting to hurt a little. But I think it's gonna be fine. There's not that much time left of the stream, is there? No, 4 minutes. So I gotta do this part, make sure it saves, and then I'll be off for today, I think. And then I have a weekend off, actually, because I'll be going on a trip. Was that the scribes? It was! I know it was. They said something to me. They spoke to me. They told us we are welcome, that we are welcome here. Faye runs off to spread the word among all of your companions. Strangely enough, her enthusiasm is infectious, and in spite of everything, your spirits rise. Yeah, that's very pog, actually. I'm so excited for the weekend. Your companions gained +2 hope for the next rites. That's good. This attribute affects duration of banishment. Alright, let's... Oh, it's saved. Thank goodness. It's saved. So since it's saved there, I'm just gonna go... it has saved. I know it's saved. I saw that symbol in the corner. So I'm going to say freedom can wait, and we proceed to close the game. Because now I'm going to go with the just chatting here, and I'm going to do a quick little thank you for watching, and I hope if you watched that it was interesting, and that you had fun, because I did. This is a very interesting game. I think it has a lot of good stories and interesting characters. I don't like Sandalwood very much. He seems like a troublemaker. But the other characters are all very nice. So far so good, I think. My nose is so itchy. Oh my gosh. Whew. Whew. Okay. So. I'm not gonna kill them. But interesting proposition. Yeah, so thank you for today. I kind of do need a nap, yes. I'll just go to bed earlier today, I think. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next week, because I won't be streaming this Saturday. Yeah, so goodbye.